Yes. What? Can't connect to the server. Why?
Because you don't have the permission rights.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I stopped right when I got to the mall. Bless you.
Sister.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Sure am.
Oh. You didn't do an intro.
Hello everybody, it's U2 here, and I'm back with another stream. I forgot the intro. Yes, sirree. I don't want treatment. I am safe. I'm good. I'm sick. I mean, I'm not sick.
All right. What'll it be?
What do I have for you people?
Check it out if you've got the time. Take as long as you need.
I don't have enough money.
What do you got?
Yes, I would love to sell my valuables.
I'll take that. Well, take as long as you need. Take as long as you need. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Take as long as you need. Take as long as you need. Take as long as you need.
Weep.
What are you looking for?
Do I want to buy anything?
I don't know. You're not streaming? Me.
Because my screen is for me and not for you.
What? Huh?
Yeah. It's a new rule.
Why?
Take as long as you need. What are you looking for?
I said so.
That won't work out. I'm sorry.
What are you looking for? Take as long as you need. Take as long as you need. Take as long as you need.
You're gonna have to reconsider
What are
that
you
rule.
looking for? What are you looking for?
I spent an
What are
hour
you looking for?
or
What are
two
you
trying to
looking
get
for?
Aroma to load on my Wii U and it never worked. When
Oh.
you went to bed.
Aroma? Really?
Yeah.
Everything look good here? Great. It's all yours.
What, Aroma is the, is that the, like, the main interface for, like, the Wii U homebrew side of things?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
What are you looking for?
Yes.
Naruhodo.
What are you looking for?
I think I'm not buying anything.
What are you looking for?
Daniel is calling. I'm streaming.
Good timing.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. What are you up to?
I am streaming.
What are you looking for?
No, I won't hold you long. I just want to talk to someone else. Another than hearing Trey scream
Oh,
about sports constantly.
oh, that is
What are
fair.
you looking for?
Is he having a tough time?
As long as you need. Take as long as you
State's
need.
losing.
Ah, Yeah, it's
to
never
a
fun.
team that's a joke.
Everything look good here?
Ah. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Did not mean to do that.
What are you looking
You
That-
can imagine how happy he is right now.
Yeah. That sounds like a
for?
blast.
You need.
Yeah, he's talking to Hunter. So
Oh,
he's
is
like
he?
venting right now.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That bad.
So anyway, in Pokemon, I told you what my plan was earlier, right?
What?
All done here?
To
To use your other game, your other save file.
Before I deleted my old file,
Yeah.
I took out Necrozma. I also, since I separated Necrozma,
Mhm.
Necrozma I was using the Sagaleo I was using
New stuff we got in
for
stock.
Dust Main
Take a look
was
around.
from my original Sun file. So I'm also returning that to the Sun file while still having the one that is Dust Main and the remaining saved file.
Ah.
I
Right.
also put my original team,
Done already?
even though it's gonna get stronger eventually.
Uh-huh.
The copy's up there in bank.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Okay.
I also took the time earlier to use Excel to track where I am
That's all you want?
with all of the Pokemon
Done already?
with a yes or no.
Come again.
So now I can actually work on the living decks
Ah.
as I go. I'm over halfway done, but I still have a crap ton of Pokemon to do.
That's fair.
I basically have the equivalent of Kanto to Hoenn, number-wise, minus a couple. But it's just spread out between the 7 regions,
Mmm.
which won't be that bad though.
Don't buy
because
any healing items.
Most of it is breeding mons that I have fully evolved. Since I have all the fully evolved mons, I just haven't gone through and bred them for all 7 regions yet.
Ah, gotcha. I went through the door, by the way.
Huh?
I went down
As
to you,
did
did
I.
you? It's okay. Anyways, continue.
So yeah. Now that I have it in checklist style, I can.
I didn't
Cross it
think
off
we'd
as I
emerge
go.
here instead of the
Which
desert of doors. But I
I'm
guess
also
it's
training my
completely
team
uninhabitable, since this place seems to be
from
pulled
50 to
connected
60,
the abyss of time.
so I can start
Maybe
doing the
it was
Ultra Beast
influenced by
and
everyone thinking of
Legendary
making frequent supply
Ultra Wormhole
drops.
content
In any case,
and Ultra
this
Sun.
will certainly make it easier to go back and forth.
By the way, your stream's
So
not loading.
I'm training Pokemon that need
Ah.
levels
I just see the blue
while doing
circles.
that, so I'm multitasking.
I gotcha.
And I've
Oh,
played
I know
like,
why.
Wait,
I think 8 or 9 hours
Or not.
back onto the original file since I've gotten it back.
Or not.
There you go.
And I did delete the digital copy
Thank you.
because even though I have my 2DS back,
Uh-huh.
since I got the battery and everything on it, I think I'm gonna keep the 3DS as my main 3DS and just rehack the 2DS. That or to leave the 2DS as literally blank outside of putting a game cartridge in to play a game.
I mean, honestly, if you have your regular 3DS back, shoot, I wouldn't even bother with the 2DS at all. I would literally just keep it as a spare.
I mean, that's kind of my thinking, because if anything, sometimes I like to use what they might use that while waiting for my 3DS to charge.
Right.
uh-huh.
Yeah, you're
Because
not.
I think now that I have Ultra Sun off, I
Yeah.
can fit literally all of the digital content I had on there with
Right.
the homebrew stuff. I didn't get much more homebrew stuff, but I don't think I want much more homebrew stuff.
At least for now.
I'm also considering deleting some of the stuff that I thought was cool, like Quake that I never played,
Mm-hmm.
but we'll see. But anyway, if you're streaming, I'll let you go. I just wanted to.
Yeah, I am.
I guess I'll just play Pokemon until Trey dies.
Cool. Yeah, sounds like you're having a great experience.
Yeah. I think.
That's hilarious. I literally don't have enough money to buy everything. Oh shoot, I forgot to pop out your game. There you go. Hello chat, I can see you now. I'm sorry, I was being a bad streamer. But yeah, DJ, I literally don't have enough money to buy everything from the anything from the vending machine. Or everything from the vending machine, I mean. Pardon.
You don't need it.
I mean, I do that anyways. Because it's so cheap.
I feel like that's the difference with us in real life.
That's so. How do I put this?
I buy it because I need it, not because it's cheap.
No. I also need it because I'm running very low on all healing items.
Well, I said don't buy healing items.
Well, yeah, I didn't buy it from the store, no.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Hi.
Elizabeth gives you some.
That's good.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, these are always the vending machines is always nice to have, though.
I've been waiting. How embarrassing.
Plus, you need money for personas and stuff.
I shall be.
I'll worry about that when I get more money.
I'm looking.
Because I have no
Are
money.
you accepting a request?
Huh?
Oh,
Oh, you
my.
have
Most excellent. Most excellent. Oh my. Most excellent. By all means. By all means. Come to think of I will await a report of success. By all means. Are you accepting a request? Very well.
What is Doggo's basic attack slash?
I don't know.
Iori slash, right?
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Welcome to the velvet room.
Let's
What kind of persona do you desire?
This persona is powerful. This persona is powerful. This power might be too much for you. This would be a wise choice. This would be a wise choice.
Oh, okay.
This persona, yes? This persona, yes? This one is somewhat beneath you.
That one is somewhat beneath you.
Take all the time you need to consider. Which will you choose? kind of persona do you desire? Please choose the personas you would like to fuse. Well then, shall we take a look?
This would be a wise choice. Please choose what skills to inherit.
King Frost, what the fuck?
This would be a wise. Please choose what skills to inherit. What do you wish to inherit?
I may have to go farm personas.
Lol. For what?
There's not much to choose from.
Take all the time you need to consider.
I see.
Although that just requires to find a room with a teleporter.
Right.
This persona is powerful. What do you wish to inherit?
The frick?
So it begins. This persona is powerful. This would be a... Please choose what skills to inherit. This persona is powerful. This would be a wise choice. This persona, yes, this would be a wise choice. This would be a wise choice. You can't control this one yet. This would be a wise choice. What do you wish to inherit? This would be a
Summoning.
wise choice. This
You almost
persona
scared
is
the shit out of me, DJ.
Huh?
This would be a wise choice. Is this acceptable? This persona, yes. This persona, yes.
That's persona,
Is this
yes.
acceptable?
Have you all the elements you need?
Now, Paul Nenny.
This persona, yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Reserve line. Okay, cool.
This is your progress so far. Registering, I see. Please take a look. This persona, yes? Are you finished? We look... Good. Here are are my requests. Wonderful. By all means. Very well. Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Alright.
I too have. Well then, shall please choose the personas you would like to fuse.
Is this acceptable? Is this acceptable? Is this acceptable?
Seeing what personas come to.
This would be a wise choice. This would be a wise choice. This persona is powerful. Is this acceptable? Please choose what skills to inherit. What do you wish to inherit? Please choose what skills to inherit.
Jeez, it took a while.
So it begins. This persona is powerful. This persona is powerful. This persona, yes. This persona, yes. This would be a wise choice. This persona. Please choose what skills to inherit. Is this acceptable? Is this acceptable? This would be a wise choice. This persona, yes? Is this acceptable? What do you wish to inherit? Please choose what skills to inherit. It's finally time. This persona is powerful. This would be a what do you wish to inherit?
Oh.
This power might be too much. This persona is powerful. This persona is powerful.
Dang, Amara's good on this level.
This would be a wise choice. This would be a wise choice. This persona is powerful. This would be a wise choice. This persona is powerful. This would be a wise choice. What do you wish to inherit?
Well then, shall we begin?
Registering, I see.
Nice.
Will you register it to the compendium?
You need to do that. Oh.
Is overwriting acceptable?
Ah, fusion. Which will you choose?
This would be a wise choice. This persona is powerful. This power might be too much for you. Are you finished?
Alright.
We look
Okay, I'm gonna go
man, I got rid of...
forward.
Oh, wait. That works. No.
So let me see first. Yes.
see you. I'm sorry. Let's stick together, sister. chest. Preparing to engage.
Oops. Oops.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
Nice work.
I've got you. I thought I told you to sit down. When I'm about to hit ground, when I'm in a box, my head's way out of this
Now.
bound. Nobody's stopping me. You know it's in my
This is my wish.
keeping my friends close and my folks close. Things get messy, but I never let them know. So as I get
It is time. No. This is my resolve. Who teach me I'll get it next time. In this situation. Now's the time.
Persona!
Enemy eliminated. This is the best. Nice one, Sonata Senpai. Come forth.
What is optimal?
Take care of them.
Ha ha!
End of the line. How did I do, sister?
Anything for her.
That went well. Shadow spotted. Three enemies detected. We've got the upper hand. Ice it. Two enemies down. You can count on me. I can take care of this. Shall I take charge? It's up to you. Leave it to me. Summoning. Something else. I'm still setting up. It is
Oh,
time.
shoot.
A little more time. What do you need from us?
That moment when you accidentally go to the wrong person.
Amazing, Aigis. Should I do? First,
There we go.
I don't know if that happens to me really yet. Really. I mean, it does happen, but
That's input.
very often.
That's input.
Is she nice? I'm kidding.
Who's nice?
Miss Input.
hands off my sister.
My god.
I'll always give my all for my
Woo! That was brilliant. 10 out of 10.
sister, a shadow.
Thank you. I thought so.
You're so welcome.
Engaging the enemy.
Why are they attacking first? What the heck?
Reflexes, Yukari-chan. Now's the time. They won't lose. Hey, don't dodge it. Yukari-chan, knock one down. I'm still setting up. It'll take a little
Summoning.
Ready to switch in. You'll pick me, right? I'll leave it to you, of course.
No!
Engaging.
I accidentally pressed X and attacked the wrong enemy.
Elegant mother.
I'm playing very bad tonight.
Should I wide open?
That's
This is my Get an enemy down. Green is the way to go. Now. You can count on me. Leave it to me. I can handle it. Take point. You got it, son. I got it. What next?
All out attack.
Ow.
By the way, what were you doing when I called you after my nap?
I don't know.
The operation was a success. No status detected.
Didn't remember. Oh,
Ah.
teleporter.
No one can stop me and my sister.
I was like, oh, I guess he's busy.
I was also probably sleeping. I don't know.
Hmm.
Looks like we can go down that way.
Let's go.
Shadow up ahead.
No, no.
What? Seriously? Here, G. I think I can use it now. It's a strong one. Be on your guard.
Ow.
Your cards will knock one down. We're not gonna go easy. Weapons free.
One step at a time. One more.
One enemy eliminated.
Nice.
For the team. Good job, everyone. That was great, sister. Let's go. It's a strong one. Be on your guard.
What?
Let's end this. Just one more. Take that. You dodged it. Way to go, Medic. I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
Persona.
We're doing good.
Enemy eliminated. Nice one, Sonata Senpai. This is the way to go. I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time. Ready to switch in. You can handle it.
Ready to give up?
Here we go. Now's the time.
That's fine. Ah, geez, that's a lot of money. Mothman.
Coffee man. Ow! Do you mind?
I can do this. Time to retaliate.
How these Persona are all mostly trash.
All right, who's next? So that was Paulownia Mall last July. Maybe if we kept looking, we'd find. No, forget it. What's the point?
Oh, a treasure chest. We're turning in our way. Careful, now's the time. There's power in numbers. Come,
How did I miss that? Oi.
Pretty good hit.
Its wings are flashing. Swords will deal massive damage.
Oh, Jesus. That's at 39.
Oh,
What's the best move?
there we go.
This is my
Look at you.
enemy down. Focus. What's the best move? Persona.
Medium.
Hold it. Enemy down. Focus. This is my unit down. Enemy down. Shall I take charge? You can count on me. Taking action. Enemy attack optimal. You need to heal quickly. You can make it done. I give. All squadrons forward.
Let's go.
Signal destroyed.
Sarasvati.
Our teamwork has won the day.
Good teamwork, everyone. On to the next.
I like when they're happy with things they make. Um...
That's our way forward. Should we go back, just to be safe?
Teleporter.
Good day. Are you accepting a request?
Oh, level 40? The fuck?
Very well then. Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Ah, please choose the personas you would like to fuse. What kind of persona
There we go.
do you desire?
This would be a wise choice. What do you wish to
It's like I
inherit?
have to get a dark attack somehow.
Ah.
Very well. We look. Good day.
See you on...
Are you accepting a request?
Aglow. Aglow.
Very well.
Aglow.
What are you saying?
Aglow.
Welcome to the
are you-
Velvet
what?
Room.
Aglow.
What?
Agloa?
Ah,
Aguilar?
well then. Shall we take a look?
This
What?
persona is what do you wish to inherit?
This right here, DJ. What's it called? Aigis? Huh?
Yeah.
Wait, is it not? I'm pronouncing it wrong.
I mean, in Japanese, it would be Agiraro.
Oh, well.
Agiraro. Laro. Oh, there we go.
Why, this is exciting, isn't it?
Agirao. Agirao.
This power might be too much for you. This would be a wise choice. This would be a wise choice. Is this acceptable?
Wait. Now.
This persona is powerful. This persona,
Allies.
yes. Is this acceptable?
Party. Yes.
Is this acceptable? What
And
do you wish
remove
to
all
inherit?
these weak ass persona.
Yep.
Well, well,
Oh,
well.
Thunderbird. Can't make that yet.
DJ, do I do a skill change on Aguilar? Would you?
Depends if you need it.
Well, I have Miragi on it.
What?
Miragi?
I mean, is that? I mean, again, it depends if you need it.
Well, I just put Aguilar on another one.
Okay, well that answers your question.
Ooh.
Oh.
Medium light, Koga.
Ah! You distracted me.
I am sorry.
This persona is powerful. This would be a wise choice.
Oops.
It is a special persona.
To be
you
fair, I didn't
desire,
expect
is
there
it
to be
not?
a
Very well.
persona like literally right there.
We look. Good day. Here are my. Let's hear the result. House. I will await a report of success.
What? Ah.
Very well.
Laughing table can't get up.
Wow.
Okay, let's.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
This shouldn't be a problem.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time. Yes? Exceptional stuff. You can count on me. I'm still setting up. Ready to switch in. It'll take a little more time. Shall I take charge?
Good to go.
What? I didn't mean to do that.
Am I up?
Oh, well.
You can count on me. You're
One step at a time. Let's do it! Caesar!
The enemy is down.
Everyone, follow my lead.
Ah.
I'll take care of this. Get up! Info down now!
Yep. What? Oh. I'll express X. Oh yeah, grassy.
Birdie.
That's good at attacks. Yep.
This is over.
Yatakara. Back to
I'll
the
always give my all for my
teleporter.
sister.
Unless.
Ow! I really hate that Aigis doesn't have a freaking physical attack and she has a ranged attack. Ugh. God. So annoying. I can't tell you how many times either A, I've missed, or B, the enemy noticed me before I could attack.
I'm not having the issues.
I'm glad for you. I'm so glad.
We did it!
Good teamwork, everyone. Now on to the next. This shouldn't be a problem.
Scan the enemy soon! I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time. What next? I'm still setting
Persona
up. It'll take a little more time.
One step at a time. Take it away, Caesar!
Ow.
You can count on leave it to me.
Okay, thank you.
For it now. How can I help my sister?
Okay. Doing good. I'm doing another auto attack.
Lol.
Not enough to kill them. But that is okay.
Yeah, our melee weapons suck, so the all attack sucks.
I forgot the melee damage influences that.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Or did you know in the first place?
I don't know.
Something else. I'm still setting up.
Quite honestly, I don't know.
No, those were an electric shock.
I think they take the teleporter before. Oh.
No teleporter for you.
In this situation,
Me too. Oh. That's okay.
no shadows to
Sure, I'll take that free critical.
done. Now let's get going. Sister, a shadow. We'll win, sister. Be careful. I have to do this. Come.
Alright. My shuffle time.
Night hurry, knock one down. Shall I take charge? I can take care of this. You take it from here.
Yeah, it's not much.
The enemy is down. Take care of this. The enemy is down.
Everyone, follow my lead.
All right, let's keep that up. Look, a treasure. There it is. Let's push on. How are you doing? Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Tower.
The more people we have on our team, the more combat options we have. I guess that would be helpful to my sister.
Hey, LV. Let's fight with a robot waifu. You say that as if you shouldn't always be doing that. Well, especially in this DLC, you kinda have to. You don't even have a choice. How you doing, LV? But you're right. Robot waifus are amazing.
Okay, let's head out.
Oh my gosh.
Just got that from another streamer I watched after playing some of the collection. Nice! Yeah, I've dabbled in that a little bit myself. Got my ass beaten,
Monster.
which, you know, what you'd expect.
Time for a thresh.
But either way, I'm having such a good time with it.
To do this.
Have I ran into Justin Wong yet? No, thankfully not. Thankfully not. Can't say I have. Did you get the collection at all, Elvie?
Exceptional stuff.
Oh, you said after playing some of the collection, so I'm assuming you already have it. My bad. Nice, nice. Did you get it for Switch? Ah, PC. Gotcha. Ah, waiting for the physical and Switch. Isn't the physical of that game... So, okay, that's what I was wondering. Is it just Europe that's getting a digital, like, code in the box?
Done. Now let's get going.
He is getting ganked by getting just a code everywhere else says the card. Okay, that's good.
We have the chance to hit first. How's everyone feeling?
Honestly, I kind of didn't even think about it getting on PC. I probably should have done that instead of getting the Switch version.
Now's the
What are
time.
you talking about?
We're talking about the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection that came out like 2 days ago.
Oh yeah, it
Came out,
sounds way better.
yeah, it came out digitally. Yeah.
Opponent.
If I had thought about it, I would have gotten it on PC.
Especially since you have an arcade cabinet, where you could,
Or,
if something happens, you can load it on there.
well, I already have the game on the arcade cabinet.
No, I'm saying if something
Huh?
happens to it.
Oh, sure.
I have to do this.
I mean,
This strong one. In this situation. I won't lose. Hey, that's just unfair.
In terms of that version of this, she just got some long wait times for matching with people. Otherwise, it works as well as you expect these games to. Yeah! I mean, that's the main thing about it. I don't think it has the biggest player base. But Capcom's addressing that. Okay, so it's not like the player pool isn't there, it's just it's an issue with the games themselves, I see. I'm glad Capcom's fixing it.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
Persona. What are these guys weak to?
No. One more. Too easy. Aigis evaded the attack.
To be fair, that's definitely a game that I will probably double dip on.
why?
Just stay right there.
It's just a technical issue, not a player issue. The player numbers are pretty high, and that the primary written folks are going to outside of Switch casually. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I'll probably end up getting it on.
Already
I'll probably
double dipped on it.
I'll probably get it on Steam just so I can play with you, LV.
So you're triple dipping?
Yes,
Why?
because I love those games, and you know, I wouldn't consider it double dipping because it's an arcade cabinet. It uses a different infrastructure.
Oh my gosh.
Now's the time.
That buying the game 3 times doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I can't say I haven't. That's what happened with the Virtual Console, unfortunately.
Now's the time.
It took it away, so you had to buy it again and again and again. Tell that to the Sonic fans, Pidgey. Oh, lordy.
What?
Yes, us Sonic fans,
Did I scan on this enemy?
we buy games like crazy.
How's everyone feeling?
What?
As a standard Sonic fan, how many versions of Sonic 1, 2, and 3 so on that they own?
Yeah, but why?
In
Again.
this situation.
Well, because Sega keeps on re-releasing them in different collections, and it's just like included as part of those
stop buying
collections.
the collections.
No, we will not. That's just how Sonic fans are.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
Whatever.
As he said, tell that to the average Sonic fan. They don't care.
Did I scan on this enemy?
I mean,
Well,
that-
also, they will literally include Sonic 1 as, like, a pack-in for, like, various other games.
I mean, if it's free, that's not the same thing as buying it.
Well, a lot of the times you'll buy collections not for Sonic 1, 2, and 3, but for the other exclusive games that they include on the collections. And they're just included on those collections. Right, yeah, but I mean, that's part of it.
You're not really buying them themselves. That's what I mean.
Alright. But yes, the big thing is Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is just, it's such a big deal. It is a huge deal. Because they have made it unavailable for so long. So, I think the major fighting game fans are probably going to double and triple dip just so that they have access to it. I think that is a big part of it.
No. I think that's very little people. I think most people just buy a game once and that's it.
Not fighting game fans. Not for something like that. Because that game isn't targeting the casual audience. Necessarily.
I think you haven't twisted. Doesn't make much sense at all. Even you buying
so
technically 2 copies is very niche as of why. I just think you're excited and like are like thinking.
Well, okay, so they did this thing where they released the game digitally now, right? Like, if you wanted this game, you can play it now digitally. But they're not releasing the physical version until like December. Or is it November or December?
Yeah, but most people buy digital are fine with that. These days.
November 22nd. Yes, but I've seen the greater fighting game community, at least with this game, buy it physically as well.
Yeah, but that is very niche. Like, very, very niche.
Sure. Well, yes, it's like, yes.
Yeah, you're saying most, but that, no.
I mean, you're probably right there. Shit. I'm getting distracted.
I guess if you miss one more time, I am putting you in the scrap heap, okay? She misses more often than anybody else.
Also, why can't I refund my digital copy on the Switch? Why can't I do that?
Oh, what?
Because Nintendo hates me. Yeah, you're right.
Just buy one game and stick with it. It'd be done.
Let's see, Abby says it's not even a properly. A number of folks actively go out and buy various versions of a game if they see fit. Like a Pokemon. Despite there being no real incentive to do so.
I mean, that in and of itself is different because those games have 2 different things going on. They're still there's the same games, but they're different versions of it. So I think that's fine.
Want to go. Target eliminated. Keep it going, Metis.
Right, LV says, and it's still basically the same game. Even if it is different versions.
Yes.
That is
But
the only
there
exception
are
to your
different
rule.
things
That is the only
that
exception
would
to your rule, DJ.
that. But if you're just
What is optimal?
yes,
Something else.
But yes, basically,
I don't think I see them as different game or the same game.
but yes, oh shit. Basically, LV is saying, people do it. Quite a few people do it.
This is my resolve.
Yes, but not the majority.
No.
I think it depends on the game. Personally.
No.
Because they literally marketed the Marvel vs. Capcom collection to old school collectors. Let's see. He says there have been several games that have the same style with very little change in them. Also, what do you count games that have updates added to them, like games in the Sonic collections versus the OGs? Basically, what Sega has done with a lot of these games is they have updated the games to add new features and like new movesets and stuff.
Yeah, that's different. I'm talking about literally the same game on a different platform, or
Gotcha.
buying 2 copies on Switch, or you get physical or digital. That doesn't really make much sense.
Something else.
If you wanted physical, you shouldn't have bought it
Systems reading. What is optimal?
digital. Granted, I have done that, but it's
Wind isn't good on this one. You'll have to try something
I couldn't wait, and it wasn't a good choice to do that.
Elvia says, so like, what happens when I possibly lose my digital version but still have a physical copy?
I mean, that usually can't be played.
The enemy lanes are burst. All squadrons, forward. And then it's
Wait, what are you saying?
So like, if for example the digital version was lost due to the publisher taking it down,
I mean, that again, that's another totally viable situation. I'm saying don't just buy random different copies because, ooh, this character has a different hat in this version. Like, no, stop. Like, for stupid reasons.
says, yeah, no it isn't. That's the main reason most folks do it. That's the only reason LV is doing it with Marvel vs. Capcom.
Well, then why buy the digital version in the first place?
Because with Marvel vs. Capcom, they are literally releasing it 3-4 months in advance.
I say in that situation, then buy the physical copy later. It doesn't really make much sense just to hoard it.
Oh, LV is doing it also because he prefers to play on PC, but he wants the physical version to have in case his digital copy gets, something happens to it. And that's why a lot of people
no,
do it.
I agree with that. You're buying. You're basically buying a bomb shelter for something that may or may never happen.
Right, but you do it just in case. Because that game in particular,
no.
if you know the history of that game at all, you know that it became delisted digitally entirely
You
for
could
5-10
say
years.
that about any game.
Yes, but that's why you get it physically. So if it does get delisted, you can have that safety net.
Well, why not do that for all games? Why don't you buy 2 copies for all games then?
You don't have to. It just depends on how much you want the game.
Yeah, but your logic is applying to all games. Like eventually they'll all disappear from online stores.
Well, that's why a lot of
Just
people.
look at the 3DS store.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, a lot of people do that.
Again,
You don't.
saying the majority does not.
This one. Oh, he says, and that's the reason why whenever most games come out, he's never bought them digitally. He's bought them physically.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Most of the time, you can just buy it physically, which a lot of people do.
I think it's more responsible to if you have to buy it digital and then a physical version comes out, only buy the physical if they are taking down.
I mean, of course it's more responsible, but that's not part of the discussion.
Yes, it is. But that's what I was getting at. People aren't responsible with their money. They just they are thinking that catastrophe will happen, so they're preparing for something that might not happen and wasting their money.
Ellie says, "Can I join the call, please?" Sure. It would actually help me become less distracted and actually catch up with you two, because I've been having to basically read all his chats for him. Let's see here. Let me find our chat. Where is our chat? Do we have a chat with just us 3 in it anymore?
Probably.
Let's see here. I'll just make another one. I don't care about searching through all my shit. Oh. Oh, here it is. Okay, let me raise you up, LV, because you're a little quiet.
Turn that down. Okay.
There we go, I raised you up. And let me share my screen again. You need to do the same thing to G for me, please.
Okay.
String.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, LV, how you doing?
How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good, doing good. Oh wait, cool. Now I can...
We good to go?
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. So, my stance on this whole subject is pretty much this, Pidgey. You say it's irresponsible to do specific things like that, but there are too many situations as to where that isn't the case. Because you mentioned the whole thing about waiting for a game to come out in the physical version, when the problem is the wait for the game's physical release tends to come out much later than digital release. There's also the concept of games going on sale at certain points in time, and games that actually do stress a certain point, you know, as opposed to when they originally came out the first time. The only reason why I'm even getting the physical versions of games for games that come out first digitally, but then later on, is because 2 reasons. one, objectively, if something has a data limit to it, the digital version more than likely is going to more or less
No.
to mess some. No, okay. Explain your point, because from what I'm listening to you, your points are very close-minded and honestly a bit hypocritical. Because you talk about things having differences, but I can make the argument of saying the stuff I bought in the past. For example, I bought the Mega Man Battle Network games later on. They had differences, but was it necessary to buy both the games for a little bit of content that didn't really mean much of anything? No, but you're okay with supporting something like that versus buying the same game in a different format. In the case of something happening to another
Well, I'm
one,
not.
as a
I'm not
hypothetical.
okay with it, but there's a reason to do it.
No, there isn't.
There was-
No, there is no reason to do it. Literally, one game for the price of two is the same concept as you trying to get on somebody about buying the same game twice. That doesn't make any sense. It's hypocritical.
No,
No, that is incredibly
there's a
hypocritical.
difference here.
No, okay, cool. The differences are still minor and not justifiable enough. Just like how I can say on specific versions of the game, for example, the PC versions of a game typically run better than like the console versions. Are you going to argue that's not the case?
I mean, that is true, yes.
Okay then. So if somebody decides, well, I want this version as a primary and this version as a backup in case anything happens to this version later down the road, how is that worse or somehow unjustified versus
You're-
buying?
I think you're misconstruing what I'm saying.
Well, no,
I'm
the
saying
entire.
the exact thing versus the exact thing. And let's be honest, no one's buying a fighting game for better graphics. I bet.
Well, no. You're wrong about that. The people who actually want to play these games, more specifically, the actual audience who supports these, and it's not about graphics. That's not even the point I'm making now. Like, I'm talking about just overall performance and everything. Like, yes, those performance, those concepts are more on a technical level, but by the end of the day, why would you actively buy something? Like,
Well, I'm saying why buy the lesser version in that situation?
because in that situation, the quote-unquote lesser version, unfortunately, is the only way to get it physical. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, but I guess we'll just agree to disagree, but it just doesn't really make much sense.
Well, even then, the point I came across when you try to get on the Alex about like buying it twice or triple dipping, like by the end of the day, almost every game that we tend to play in some form or fashion ends up being the case. Like a lot of the games,
Yeah,
before,
but-
if for
I'm just
example,
trying to. I'm just trying to make y'all understand you're not very responsible with your money, and that's it. I'm not saying I completely am either, but it's still irresponsible to do.
wait, you can't make the claim that somebody's being irresponsible. Then if you know that doesn't make any sense.
Yes, I can. I'm saying I also am. I'm not saying I'm perfect.
But at the same time, I have to ask how that's even remotely irresponsible.
Because
The point I'm making is, you claim it's irresponsible to do this specifically, but you think it's justified to do something that I gave as a point that also fits your bill of being irresponsible. But your counterpoint is minor differences. Minor differences, because let's be realistic, they are not, major. They are minor. It's justified. When the reasons most people tend, and when I say most people, of course, we're talking about the people who actually do this. And that's the thing. Like, again, you're talking about, a subset of people versus a subset of people who don't bother doing this. But this has been something that's been going on for years and years as games move up from platform to platform, from console to console, to a specific.
that's a whole different situation.
And I guess ultimately, like, yes, the majority of
I'm
people,
saying if
like,
you buy
the
specifically,
casuals, are not
I'm
going to be
saying
doing
if you-
this.
I'm
Hey,
saying
no,
if you are, oh my gosh, I'm trying
Sorry.
to.
No, go ahead.
I'm saying if you're buying literally
My sister's friends
are
are
actually baseball 2014 Ultimate Edition for 2 consoles. That doesn't make any sense. Don't do that.
But buying the same game on the same console twice is somehow even more justified.
But if
because of minor differences when they're literally the exact same game.
yeah, I mean, if you're buying, okay, it's Pokemon games, for instance.
Pokemon
Yes,
game.
they're virtually the same game, but there are differences there, and if you feel like it is worth those differences, go right ahead. But
Just like how it should be
just saying, don't buy the same Switch game twice, the same version. Don't do that.
So
It's
what happens if
irresponsible.
you end up you do buy the game, but your Switch somehow loses its data? You can't get your data back, but you end up buying the physical version as a counterpoint.
Well, again, that's the situation of you're preparing for a bomb shelter that might not even.
Well, the issue is that stuff has in fact happened to somebody. Okay, you can't sit here and say that a potential quote-unquote bomb shelter point is invalid, because I'm sorry to say, the fact that it's happened to one of my friends and now he can't even get his stuff back to begin with because Nintendo screwed up on their end is asinine to a degree. But if he's going to get something in the fact that he got the game digitally when it wasn't released physically yet,
Well, that's why they offer cloud backups and stuff.
well, the issue is that the cloud backup means that he wasn't getting his stuff back, because the problem is they apparently claim his account was
and then
invalid.
that's completely on that situation and the company involved. But
the reality
Again,
is that, no, the reality is that it happens. You're trying to say but the reality is that this stuff happens. You're trying to argue in bad faith towards that situation. But when I bring up you supporting the same type of scenario, you cannot say it's not the same type of scenario.
I'm not. But okay.
You literally try to say because of minor differences, despite the fact that it's the exact same game, and buying it twice is somehow more justified than somebody
Yeah.
deciding.
Yes. I'm
Like, do you not
saying
see-
those are slightly different games, but don't buy the same game twice.
But if it's the exact same game with minor differences,
Well, yes,
Like
but
an update.
They are effectively different.
so for example, I'm trying to think of the game. Oh, I remember what I'm thinking of. So, Alex, do you remember Street Fighter Cross Tekken?
Yes.
You remember how that game had version differences between the games itself, but effectively it was still the exact same game
Yeah.
between 2 different consoles?
Right.
3, actually no, not more than 2, 3 consoles.
Or Soul Calibur. That's it.
Soul Calibur 2, yes.
Yeah, that's true.
But the issue with that is you have multiple consoles that all cost different various amounts of money.
Right.
But Pidgey, you would define that as being worthwhile. would you not define
That's
that as being
debatable on what content it has.
The only
If it's
difference
just
is
one character, then probably not.
well, that's just the
Really
problem.
make
That's
much
just the
sense.
problem. That's just the problem with Soul Calibur 2 and specifically is that it was one character between all 3 versions. Lincoln on GameCube, what was it, Hayachi in PlayStation, and Spawn in Xbox.
Yep.
I recall.
Yep.
But some people still find it justified to buy that or do that when they have multiple consoles because they want to play as that
Well,
one character.
Yeah, it comes down to if you think you're basically buying a $60 character.
I will protect my sister. I'm still setting up. That's the best. It'll take a little more time.
Okay, there we go, Discord. Sorry, my Discord for a second. But yeah, you talk about $60 character. Actually, one second, how much those games cost when they came out? Because I don't think they all cost that much. In fact, well, even then, that doesn't even matter because price is irrelevant in the situation. Because by the end of the day, if you were going to try to, say that's not justifiable, but you think that paying $60 for the same game with minor differences was justifiable in the same way that people who supported the later Mega Man, Battle Network, and Star Force games was justifiable, despite the fact that those differences are so minor that the design philosophy of Pokemon is always called into question. I mean, it just, for me, it's just a case of,
I don't think
Please help
I don't think the design philosophy of Pokemon is good.
but you justified them.
preparing to engage.
I mean,
Still setting up.
it again, it depends on if that $60 on those differences
It's worth it to you.
you think.
It's
Yes.
worth it to you. In the same way that people think that the spending money again for different versions of the
But
game.
it's not
is
the
justified.
same carbon fiber copy. You're not effectively making a clone of the same game.
There's also this noble difference. Hey, do me a favor and point out to me why anybody would buy the Xbox version of a fighting game when they can buy another version of it, but also a different version, because those fan bases tend to have, more people to play with. Say, for example, you want to do this in one specific way, but the games in question aren't easily accessible in one way or another. So, for example, say I wanted to, I normally play on my PC for I play fighting games. But let's say I want to go somewhere and I, want to just turn the game on, but I don't have the means to carry my PC with me. Well, guess what? Got the Switch version. Portable. I can play it then and there if I want to.
System.
Is that not justification? At least for the people who actively do it?
What is optimal?
I mean, in that situation, I would say think ahead and buy the version that would suit your needs.
Well, that's just kind of the issue that we're getting at. What if both versions suit the needs that I'm going for? In the same way that the games that you buy
Then-
suit the needs you're going for.
Then that's fine, but don't just buy.
But no. But the problem here is that you're saying it's not fine because it's irresponsible.
Yes.
So you're just contradicting yourself. What?
I don't think I am.
Teamwork has won the day.
It's fine, but also irresponsible. It's just two things at once.
So is buying any game irresponsible?
I mean, technically any form of entertainment that you buy, yes. But,
All right, let's keep that up.
I mean, some things are more irresponsible than others.
That's the way forward. Let's
Well,
go.
I guess
What are you gonna say, Alex?
I guess enjoying your hobby isn't. No, that's not an irresponsible thing.
But you just.
I mean, here's the thing. Yeah,
Well, I had
I
to
think.
think about it.
I mean, definitely, spending money in any way is, as long as it's in terms of entertainment. Yes, that is technically irresponsible.
I was more of. I'm sorry, but I was more of getting on Alex because he always does this stuff.
no. I know, Alex.
Like
I understand.
buy,
No. Pidgey, you misunderstand
game
my
just to
point.
get
Like, I know.
a pre-order and then return it. That's
Well, no, I understand the point you were getting at first, but like for me, it was the case of when you mentioned that almost anybody who either doubles or triple dips is irresponsible. I mean, I'm sorry to say, man, but not everybody.
it is.
Well,
unfortunately.
well, in my opinion, you can double dip, and that would just be money you would use on another game. It's the same concept as just buying another game.
That's not a good mindset to have.
Well, then if that's the case,
I'm
then there's a
sorry.
mindset
It's
of
not.
paying money for, not paying for anything in general. So why even bother buying stuff?
No. No.
Like you say no, but
that
your
doesn't
no.
make any sense.
I'm sorry, but your no honestly comes off as condescending. Like, my man, you're sitting here trying to make the point that you can justify supporting one aspect of something you just said, but apparently you are against, which makes no sense because your stance is if there are minor differences, which I brought up and for other games, which there are differences, it's just not the same thing as what you see. Because I'm sorry to break it to you, technical differences and content-based differences are still differences.
They do matter to people.
But you,
all
no. But you say that's irresponsible, and that doesn't make any sense. So you supporting
Yes.
what you do is irresponsible and dumb.
I never said it was a good thing to do.
But you're trying to okay. So wait, Pidgey, you can't justify something and say, well, it's not a good thing to do. It makes you a hypocrite.
No,
You
not
not
really.
you. That literally makes you a hypocrite. It's contradictory.
No,
Still setting up.
no.
It'll take a little more time. I'm ready. You'll
This is
take me,
what's
right?
going on? Holy shit!
It,
Major damage. She needs healing.
if things can be both good and bad at the same time.
So what you're saying is, okay. So going by that statement alone, things can be both good and bad at the same time. So if I rob you, so if I rob somebody for no reason other than to justify my own satiation of wanting their money or something from them, but I
Well,
didn't need
robbing is never good, but
no. But you just said, and there's nothing good about buying video games. Video games are a hobby. They're a form of entertainment. They're a luxury. Luxuries, by extension, are more or less immoral. But even then, robbery, hell, sometimes some people will justify robbery based on what it is they want to do. But you said if I can justify it, it's a good thing. If I lie about something, is it a good thing if I can get away with it?
No.
Because I see it as a good and bad thing?
I mean, I said that at first, but I changed my mind.
Oh, no. So now you're
I had to
changing
think
your
about
mind. No. See, this is the issue I have with this concept, is that you can't keep your point straight.
I mean, I changed my mind once about the hobby thing.
But you stated
But
that's not
that was it.
hypocritical, even though you argued that it was the case. Pidgey, this doesn't make any sense to me. All because someone's, well, in this case of Alex, like triple dipping, more specifically within the same generation, like most people, besides, notable fanboys and zealots will actively triple dip on certain things.
Right, most people
I
will
can't
not.
do it.
Yes, most people
I
will
can't do
not.
it. Like if I'm buying something or buying something different, I typically wait for a sale anyway, because the benefit to buying games like this specifically is that they go on sale rather quickly. So there's at least that notion of you're not blowing the full wide because of how quickly games like, well, Capcom's fighting games or Capcom games in general tend to go on sale. You can't make that same argument for something like Pokemon that literally never goes on sale.
Right, and I never said that the Pokemon thing was a good thing.
No, you tried to
I
defend
just
it
said-
earlier, and now you're saying it's not a good thing.
No, I
because
just-
you changed your mind.
No, I just said that there are reasons to get it, but I never said it was a good thing.
But that's your justification. Just because you're saying that's not the case doesn't mean that your concept of a justification isn't the point. You're trying to justify it.
I'm saying I get why someone would do it, but it's not a good thing.
You're only saying it's not a good thing now because I called it out as a point.
I
because
never
originally-
said it was a good thing. Oh my gosh.
But no. You tried to make the point that there are differences that justify the reason. You're actively trying to
Yeah,
justify.
but I never said that was a good thing.
It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if it's good or not. The point is justification. You can't say you're a supporter of something, but then try to say, "Oh no, I'm not." But
I never
justify
said
it."
I supported it.
But you buy the games.
Yeah, but I'm saying that I don't think
But Pidgey,
that's a good thing to do, even though I do it.
By proxy
I'm not
of use,
perfect.
Nobody is, but the point I'm making is that you can't sit here and try to chide Alex for that, or somebody like me or other people who do this stuff by saying it's irresponsible or that's not justifiable, but then you bring up a point in contention that is justifiable to your own end. But the problem that I see with this is that you saying it's justifiable doesn't make any sense because it's contradictory.
Well, in this situation, it's a matter of somebody doing it all the time and just maybe once,
You
and
sure
that's
know
it.
how to explore, sister.
Like,
Feel a little better
Alex,
now
you
that Junpei's
you
an incredible
buy
honor with us
too many
again.
copies of games all the time, and you buy
Yes.
games you
There's a chest.
that
Try opening it.
Yes. When it comes to me, yes, I do.
Chests.
I am irresponsible with my money. Yes, I am.
But what about
that's all that I was trying to get Alex
The issue is that when we went on about it, like you kept bringing up other situations, which then called into question of, what counts and what doesn't count. Because there are people who will buy specific versions of games down the line for different consoles throughout the generations because they want to play it in that form or fashion. So let me ask you a question. Say, for example, I own the SNES and I own the Mega Man X-On games. Like, I own all three of those. They don't work all the time because, again, they're incredibly old games, but I still own the console and the games. But would I be in the wrong for the fact that I bought the X Collection for the GameCube back in the day, when that was back in 2005, the X Legacy Collection for Switch and PC when the PC version was on sale because I wanted this physical version for the Switch, which was the first version I bought, but I also wanted to play a version for my PC because it technically runs better. Am I wrong for doing that over the years?
I mean, at the end of the day, if they're selling the exact same thing multiple times, then no, it's not
no. By your definition of the Pokemon example, the later versions come with changes and differences that are quality of life based. But the games, by the end of the day, are still the exact same game. But you say that's irresponsible.
No, that's that's how you view the games. How I view them.
Okay, well, I guess the other question.
That's a difference of opinion on
okay,
the specific games.
So,
go ahead, Alex.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Like, what if, for example, I want to play the same exact game, that came out originally for the GameCube, but I wanted to play it on the Switch for example, newer hardware. If I bought the same exact game for Switch, is that bad?
Thousand Year Door Remake, for example.
It's a different game at that point.
But what if it was just a re-release?
Usually comes with
changes. Like,
they're not, because there's HD and they add stuff to it and blah blah blah.
Okay,
blah, blah, blah.
So right, because of those changes,
like
it's
Thousand
okay.
Year Door had different. Yeah,
I see. All right, I am going to have to.
and it is a different game, but it has changes. So
okay,
I think that's fine.
I'm going to have to let y'all go. I have something I need to watch and do. So, yeah, I will talk to y'all later.
Catch you later, bud.
All right, bye.